Shabbat Shalom for the couple of you who are already here. Oh, I forgot my kippah. I'll be right back. Doesn't feel right without this. So good morning and Shabbat Shalom. As people log on, let's make sure that we're all going to be able to communicate with each other. So if you are watching this Ustream and you click the chat, this is if you're on a computer. I'm not sure this works if you're on a mobile device, but if you're on your computer and you click chat, then I'm going to be able to read all of your comments and respond to them. If you are in social stream, I won't be able to see it because I stay in chat. And there is a little bit of a delay, so it'll take me a moment to read what you write. And the other thing is that we're going to be in the Rabbi Diane prayer book that you see at the top right of your screen. So those are the two things to know, is to have the Rabbi Diane prayer book and to also click on the chat rather than social stream. And then I'll be able to read your comments and respond to them. Good morning on this summery morning. It's very warm and sunny where I am right now in Santa Monica. And so we're going to begin. So again, you should be in the Rabbi Diane prayer book. And let's start on page 1. Even though we don't have a sanctuary, we're not in a sanctuary, we've created sort of this global sanctuary with Sim Shalom. So I'm going to read page 1, and if you want to, read it with me as if we were in the same room together. Each of us enters this sanctuary with a different need. Some hearts are full of peace and gratitude, overflowing with love and joy. They are eager to confront the day, to make the world a better place. They are recovering from illness or have escaped misfortune. We rejoice with them. Some hearts ache with sorrow. Disappointments weigh heavily on them. Families have been broken. Loved ones lie on a bed of pain. Death has taken a cherished loved one. May our presence and caring bring them comfort. I love that reading because we all end up in synagogues for very different reasons. Sometimes, or online synagogues. Sometimes it's because we are busting with some thanks that we want to give. Sometimes it's because we're hurting so badly. Sometimes it's because we just think it's a responsibility or we have to be there. But we're all there for different reasons, and there's space for all of us, and it's our responsibility to create space for all of us. And so we're going to start singing together. On page 3, Elohai, the soul that you, my God, has given me is pure. You created it, you formed it, you breathed it into me, and you protect it within me. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shinatata bi, Shinatata bi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. If you don't know it, now you do. You can sing along even at home. Elohai, Elohai, Neshama, Neshama, Shinatata bi, Shinatata bi, Tehorahi, Tehorahi. One more time to wake us up. Elohai, Elohai, neshama, shenatata bi, Tehorahi, 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 Tehorahi. Well, join me on page 4 for the Talit blessing. I have my Talit here. Somewhere. I have my talit here. At home, there's a very good chance you will not have a talit. That's okay. If you're still in your bathrobe, just nuzzle that a little closer or wrap a blanket around you. Or if you're next to someone you love, cuddle him or her. Let that person be your talit for today. For this is going to offer us that warmth and protection, whether it's your talit, it's your blanket, or it's your husband. And so the blessing on page 4, for putting on this talit, Baruch Ata Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehitatef bat tzitzit. They get a kiss on either side, wraps around, and as always, I have the guitar talit conundrum on how to make it all work. All right. Now we're all ready to really dig into our prayers. So we're going to add a little more gratitude, because you can never have too much gratitude on a Shabbat morning. We're going to go to page 5 with Modeh Ani. Don't forget it's Moda Ani if you are a woman, Modeh if you are a man. And there's some extra English text that's not here. I'm going to redo this prayer book so you have all the extra stuff too. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, Melech chai v'kayam, Melech chai v'kayam, Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha, shehechezata binishmati, shehechezata binishmati, Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani lefanecha. I give thanks for my breath. I give thanks for my soul. Moda ani lefanecha, Moda ani All right, so Shabbat Shalom to you all. If you're not yet on the chat, please click the chat if you can, if you're on a device that allows you to do that so that we can communicate with each other. So we're going to go to page 6 to our morning blessings, and we're going to actually do most of the traditional morning blessings this morning, but if you have something that you feel is something that you are particularly in awe of this morning, type it into the chat and so that we can share it with each other. I'm looking at a beautiful, beautiful morning full of sunshine, and it's very hard not to feel grateful for these mountains and trees and the sun that I'm looking at, although we could use a little rain too, I must say. So we're on page 6 for our daily miracles, these morning blessings. And again, if you want to put into the chat something that you are feeling blessed for today, you can put it in your chat. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lasech vivina lehavchin ben yom uvein laila, for awakening. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, pokeach ivrim, for vision. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, matir asurim, for the ability to stretch. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, zokev kifufim, for rising to the new day. And I'm on page 9. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, rokah haaretz al hamayim, for firm earth to stand upon. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hamechin mitzadei gaver, for the gift of motion. On page 10. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, malabish arumim, for clothing the body. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hanotein layav koach, for renewed enthusiasm for life. That's a hard one. Page 11. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, hama'avir sheina me'enai, utnuma me'afapai, for reawakening. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani b'tselem Elohim, for being in the image of God. And the last one we're going to do on the top of page 12. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, she'asani bat, or if you're a guy, ben chorin, for being a free person. Oh, and I'm seeing a hello from Hannah. Hi. Hi, Hannah, from Rabbi Di. Join me. We're going to skip all the way to page 15, the very bottom of page 15, as we continue to wake ourselves up with a stream of gratitude, and we say, let all that breathes praise Adonai. Hallelujah. And we turn to page 16. For the text that we're going to sing, it's the last 2 lines in the transliteration. Oh, and in the Hebrew, either way. We're going to wake ourselves up. Feel free to clap, stamp at home, bang on a table, because all of this music works better with some percussion. I can't hear you literally, but I hear you in here. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kol anshama hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol anshama hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kol anshama hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol anshama hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Last time to wake up. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Kol anshama hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Kol anshama hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I don't know about you, but I need that one to wake up and feel like I'm really here and present. I must say, it really helps to have that one. So we're going to meet together on page 17 as we start these morning praises with a little bit of traditional chant. Shochein ad marom v'kadosh shemo v'chatuv ranenu tzadikim b'Adonai lai sharim nava tehillah Befi yesharim tit halal, uvdivrei tzadikim tit baharach, ivilshon chasidim tit rahomam, uvekarav kedoshim tit kadash. And come with me all the way to page 21 as we start the core of our prayer service with the Chatzi Kaddish. You all probably know when you're supposed to chime in. I can't hear you, but chime in anyway and type in some amens when it's the right moment. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabba B'alma divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon uvyomechon U'chayei dechol beit Yisrael Ba'agala Uvizmahan kahariv Ve'yimeru Amen Yehei Shemei Rabba Mevorach Le'alam ulal me'almaya. Next page. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnasei v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal Shemei dekudesha brichu Leila min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'mihiran b'yalma ve'imeru amen. And we join together on page 24. Good morning, Gabriel 8728. Shabbat Shalom to you and to all of Albuquerque. As we're doing the Baruch Hu, again, this is an opportunity to think about your own blessings, where they come from, what the source is, whether you feel that's God or some other dance that got you where you are, the positives and the negatives that are shaping who you are. And if you would like to, again, put in the chat a Shabbat Shalom, tell us where you are, and maybe add one of your blessings to share as we do the Baruch Hu. As always, I'm not going to stand up, because if I do, you will only see my knees, but I invite you to stand up, face east if you choose to, which I am, luckily, and join in with me for doing the Baruch Hu as we think about all of those blessings of our life and where they came from, and whatever that root was, maybe that's the definition of God. Ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la. Now I call to you to make this blessing. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. And now it's your turn to offer it. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach HaMevorach le'olam va'ed HaMevorach HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Now we've entered our core prayer service. Come with me all the way to page 29. And And I'm going to read the top. This is a translation for Hava Rabbah about the abundant love that comes towards us, and understanding that comes towards us even when we don't feel that it's there. And it's there. We just have to choose to let it in. So the top of page 29, feel free to read it with me if you want to. How deeply, oops, I just covered it. Hold on one second, I can't even see it, which doesn't work for me. You'll have to tell me what it says if I don't uncover this thing. How deeply you have loved us, Adonai, our God, gracing us with surpassing compassion. On account of our forebears whose trust led you to teach them the laws of life, be gracious to us, teaching us well. O merciful one, have mercy on us by making us able to understand and discern, to heed, learn, and teach, and lovingly to observe, perform, and fulfill all that is in your Torah. So here we're connecting to the fact that those ancestors aren't the only ones who connect, or who can connect, and it's up to us to open that channel and feel something different. Whether it's real or not real doesn't really matter. It's us opening ourselves to a new experience. So let's breathe in the abundant love that is available to us, that's there for us to enjoy it when we're ready to accept it. And with V'ha'er Einenu, we celebrate lighting up our eyes with that Torah and with the mitzvot inside. V'ha'er Einenu b'toratecha v'dahabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha v'yachel levaveinu le'ahava u'lirat shemecha v'lo nevosh v'lo nekalem v'lo nekashir le'olam va'ed v'ha'er Einenu v'toratecha v'dahabek libeinu b'mitzvotecha v'yachel levaveinu le'ahava u'lirat shemecha le'ahava u'lirat shemecha le'ahava u'lirat shemecha. And now come with me all the way to page 31. Before we start singing the Shema, I want you to think about what you see in your mind's eye when we talk about the word God. And for some people, it's a very, very loaded word. So expand your mind to all of the possibilities of what you wish you saw in your mind's eye when we talk about God. And if you want to, type it into the chat. I did this once with a class when we were learning the Via Hafta. And I asked them, well, what do you think God looks like on earth? What do you see that makes you think about God? They wrote things like a leaf falling from the tree, a hug from my mother, an ice cream sandwich, things that give them sort of ultimate comfort. And we redefine God using those terms. And we can redefine God using those terms with you as well. So if you want to, I know there's just a mighty few of us on here, but put into the chat when you close your eyes, when you look deep inside and imagine what you either feel God is, believe God is, or wish God was. Type that into the chat and let's use that to define what God is for ourselves after we do the Shema. I offer the opportunity to close your eyes, cover your eyes, put a shin over your eyes. Really listen inside and outside. Maybe you won't be able to see that image God I was talking about until you're already doing the Shema. Maybe that's when it will pop into your head. Shema Yisrael Adonai Elohim Oh, hear this, Israel. Oh, hear this, you mankind. Adonai lives in all of us, and we're all called one, and we're all called one. I see a beautiful, beautiful definition of God, which is not silly at all. A clear blue sky with some cute clouds. It's not old-fashioned, it's beautiful. I feel a part of the greater universe. I feel energy rather than seeing a picture. That's all just so poetically wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. And so as we go to page 32 and we chant the V'ahavta, which says you will love God, you are invited to love God. Let's replace those feelings for a moment. Let's replace the word God with those feelings for a moment. So imagine that you're being asked to love, to be invited to love a clear blue sky with white clouds in it. That you're being invited to love an energy. That you're being invited to love being part of the greater universe. That you're being invited to feeling restful. And that's what we're asking. Well, that's what we're being invited to do. That's what we're being invited to love with the V'ahavta. So on page 32, with all of those images in mind, that's our invitation. Let's chant it together. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha uv'chol nafshecha uv'chol me'odecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam B'shivtecha b'veitecha uv'lechtecha v'derech u'shochbecha uv'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu litotafot bein einecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha. The next page, 2 pages. Le'man tizkeru va'asitehem et kol mitzvotai v'item kedoshim lelohechem ahani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim liot lachem lelohim ani Adonai Elohechem. Thank you for sharing all those beautiful feelings about the idea of God. I won't say images because they weren't so much. We're going to go all the way to page 37 for Micha Mocha, which is such a complicated piece of liturgy. It's so joyous, so happy, and yet it comes at a time of complete awe. And when you feel that feeling of complete awe, it can't only be joy. It has to also have some real complexity in the heart, which is partly why I love the Micha Mocha so much. We're going to do Carla Bach's, which also sounds better with some pounding, so feel free to clap or stamp or stomp on something at home, even if I can't hear you. I wish I could hear you. I wish I could see you. That'd be awesome. Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar b'kodesh, Micha Mocha ba'elim Adonai, Micha Mocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot, oh חדשה שיבחו גאולים לשמך על שפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ויאמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. Join me all the way on page 39 as we start our personal prayer time with God, our personal tefillah. The only rule for Shabbat is not to ask for anything other than peace. So as we go into our personal prayer time with God, and again using that word meaning a sky with clouds or being part of the greater universe or a restful feeling, that's all God. That's what our personal time is with right now. And there's going to be a bunch of words in here that you can use or you can skip and just close your eyes and breathe and see what your heart and your mind wants to say to the universe this morning. But first we're going to warm ourselves up by hoping that whatever we come up with, whether it's the pages in here or pages from our hearts, that we do it well, we do it honestly, we do it sincerely. So on page 39 with Adonai Sifatai. Adonai, Adonai, Sifatai, Sifatai tiftach, Ufi yagid tilatecha Adonai, Adonai, Sifatai, Sifatai tiftach, Ufi yagid So I invite you to walk out of your normal state of mind. If you want to, you can do what's traditional, which is to stand and take 3 steps forward, symbolically leaving your normal life, your normal realm, and entering a different kind of space. You don't have to understand what the space is. Just open yourself up to being somewhere new. And we're going to start the core of the tefillah together. We're going to chant on page 40 with a bow if you choose to. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak ve'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel ve'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Konei Hakol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot U'Mevi Geula Livnei V'Nehem L'ma'an Shemo B'Yahava. Page 41. Melech Ozer U'Moshia U'Magen. Another bow. Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham Ve'ezrat Sarah. On page 43. Atagi Bor Le'olam Adonai Mechayei Hakol Ata Rav Lehoshia Morid Hatal for summer Mechalkel Chayim Bechesed Mechayei Hakol Berachamim Ravim Somech Noflim Verofei Cholim Umatir Asurim Umekayem emunato lishenei afar micha mocha ba'al givurot u'mido melach melech memit umchayei u'matzmiach Yeshua ונאמן אתה להחיות הכל. Last bow. ברוך אתה אדוני מחיי הכל. So take a few moments for personal prayer, personal reflection, and we're going to meet on page 49 in just 2 minutes. And you'll excuse me, I'm going to get a drink of water while I connect with the universe. So if you're not ready to be on page 49, that's okay. Keep going and let this music in the background just be part of your prayer process. We're going to do Yismechu, which sounds fabulous with some claps. Again, I know I can't hear you, but I hope you'll clap along with me while I sing this. It's one of my favorites, which is like a Vishamru. It's actually an alternative to Vishamru in the evening prayer book. Which is a reminder to keep Shabbat in some way, even if it's not a traditional way. And by those of you who are here with me this morning, you've already done it. You've remembered Shabbat. And if this is all you do for Shabbat today, you know what? That's already a lot. That's a lot. Yismechu. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei onik Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei onik Shabbat. Aham mekadeshi mekadeshi shivi Shabbat kulam yisbehu v'yitangu mitu v'chashabat. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei onik Shabbat. Ve'ashvi ratzita bo v'kidashto Shabbat chemdat yamim oto karata Shabbat. Yismechu v'malechutecha shomrei 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 Shabbat v'korei onik Shabbat. Zecher למעשה בראשית שבת. זכר למעשה בראשית שבת. ישמחו במלכותך שומרי 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 שבת וקוראי עונג שבת. Another couple of moments of silence, and we're going to meet on page 55 for a reading. Just 1 minute of quiet before we meet on page 55. And so we're on page 55. Again, if you're in a different process in your prayer, just keep going. Let this be the background. If you can, read all of those italicized Hebrew words with me, modim, anachnu lach, as we give thanks for the expanding grandeur of creation, worlds known and unknown, galaxies beyond galaxies, filling us with awe and challenging our imaginations. Modim, anachnu lach. We give gratitude for this fragile planet Earth, its times and tides, its sunsets and seasons. Modim anachnu lach. For the joy of human life, its wonders and surprises, its hopes and achievements. Together, modim anachnu lach. For human community, our common past and future hope, our oneness transcending all separation, our capacity to work for peace and justice in the midst of hostility and oppression, especially lately. Modim anachnu lach, on page 56, for high hopes and noble causes, for faith without fanaticism, for understanding of views not shared. Modim anachnu lach. For all who have labored and suffered for a fairer world, who have lived so that others might live in dignity and freedom. Modim anachnu lach. For human liberties and sacred rights, for opportunities to change and grow, to affirm and choose. Modim anachnu lach. We pray that we may live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. We should put that on a little piece of paper in all of our pockets and keep and remind us every day. Page 57, blessed are you, Adonai. Your name is goodness, and you are worthy of thanksgiving. Let's finish our tefillah together with a quick Sim Shalom on page 58. We're only going to be singing the first two lines. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael amecha. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael amecha. As we implant peace onto this earth one more time. Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Chen v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael amecha. And now we're going to take those 3 steps, whether it's literally or figuratively, back into our normal selves, back into our normal realm as our personal prayer time ends. And we're going to meet on page 64 to do our prayer service. And we have such an interesting Torah portion this week. I can't wait to share with you about it. And again, like last time, I have my Torah, but I'm not going to open it because I don't know how to show you what's inside. So, but we'll still take it out and hold it. So sing with me the bottom of page 64 as I uncover my Torah. Ki mitzion teitzei Torah, ki mitzion teitzei Torah, u'devar Adonai mirushalayim. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Baruch Shenatan Torah, Torah. Le'amo Yisrael b'kedushato. And we do the Shema while we have the Torah out. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. And we have a little bow here. Gadlul Adonai iti, uneromema Shemo yachdav. So now pretend you're all here with me. If you were Hannah, I would hand you this Torah and you would take it out into the community. So pretend I'm handing it to you right now. Hannah has got the Torah and everyone can reach out and touch it with your talit or your bathrobe or whatever you have on today. Lecha Adonai hagidula v'hagivura v'hatiferet v'hanetzach v'ahod. Ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz, ki chol b'shamayim u'va'aretz. Lecha Adonai hamlacha, v'yamid nasei lechol erosh. Yes, this Torah does look big, isn't it? And it actually is very light. but it is very tall because it's old. The Sofer doesn't know how old, but at least 100 years old. So this is an old-fashioned shape and size for the Torah and a different kind of weight. So you're right, it does look taller than me, Gabriel, doesn't it? And Hannah, thank you for passing that on so Gabriel could touch it as well. So let us declare on page 68, let us declare the greatness of God and give honor to the Torah. So I'm going to chant for you just a couple of verses. In a moment, I'm going to show you a printout because it looks particularly beautiful on the page. This is from Parshat Naso, the longest Torah portion. There is so much going on in this Torah portion. It's hard to even wrap one's head around. And I'm just going to chant a little part of chapter 6, which is the priestly blessing, the first time we see it in the Torah. Which I will, you know what, I'm not going to give it away. I'm going to talk about it in a minute. Oh, we almost forgot to do our blessings. Page 70, or I almost forgot to do our blessings. So we're going to do our blessings. If you want to, reach out. Again, pretend you're taking your talit or whatever you have, touching the Torah, kissing it, and let's do the blessing as a communal blessing on page 70. Baruch hu et Adonai hamvorach. Baruch Adonai hamvorach liolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim v'natan lanu et torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. Now I'm going to chant this, just chapter 6, verse 22 through 27. I wish I could hold it up for you. I will in a moment. Vayidaber Adonai el Moshe lemor, daber el Aharon ve'el banav lemor, ko tivarechu et bnei Yisrael amor lahem. Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha vichuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. V'sam'u et shemi al bnei Yisrael va'ani avarechem. And before we do the after blessing, I want to show it to you, and then I'm going to translate it. So I'm going to see if I can get this so that you can see it. Hold on one second, because I have to get the right window to make sure that you can. There we go. Now you can see it. You see all of this space. So these are the priestly blessings that I just chanted. I'm about to translate. And what's interesting to me is there's all of that space in between. And there are these little lines that you can't see here, but it's in the trope, which makes you slow down and pause with what you're chanting. And to me, it's as if the Torah is telling us not to hurry through this, that there's all of this space that we pause before and after each of those three pieces of the blessing. And that even within the chanting of the blessing, there are moments to pause, moments where you have to stop and really think about what is being said. And here is what's being said. What I just chanted. Hold on, let me get you back to the right spot. Okay. The Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to Aharon and to his sons, saying, Thus you shall bless the children of Israel. You shall tell them," and here are those three ingredients of the priestly blessing. "The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his face toward you and give you peace." And it all wraps up by saying, "So shall they put my name on the children of Israel, and I will bless them." And with that, let's do the after blessing. So we're going to move to page 71. Again, as a communal blessing, let's all do it together for the reading of the Torah, after the reading of the Torah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher natan lanu Torat emet, v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah. And if you would like to, before we even put the Torah away, type in names of people that you are thinking about who aren't feeling well. Let's do a quick Misha Beirach, well, not so quick. Let's do a Misha Beirach while it's still out before I put the Torah away. So if you have any names, I'm going to start singing it, and the names are going to come in as I sing, and I will add them if you're thinking about anyone who's feeling unwell. I'm feeling about my family in New York that's been dealing with a lot lately, so I offer them as the first people who need extra care and our thoughts this week. So while the Torah is out, let's do the Misha Berach. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who blessed the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. I see we're thinking about Lee Sharp and Leo, Ryan C., and Patty L. Mishe Beirach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. And let's add in Hannah's mom. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shleima, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. And now I invite you up here. Oh, I only have 3 names up here. Gabriel, Hannah, and Tucson Jim. Come on up and help me put the Torah away. We're going to lift it up and wrap it. Oh, well, we won't wrap it, but we'll put it under the talit. Vezot HaTorah asher sam Moshe lifnei bnei Yisrael al pi Adonai biyad Moshe. So I'm just going to put it down, even though we haven't done Eitz Chaim yet, so I can read to you. We'll cover it when we do Eitz Chaim. And I want to share with you my thoughts about today's Torah portion, which is just so very, very, very interesting. So there is so much going on in Parshat Naso, it's very hard to even know where to begin. So I'm really going to focus on 3 elements, and I'm going to attempt to tie them all together, surprisingly, in the name of feminism. Looks like we have some guys here with us, so Hannah, I hope you appreciate the feminist part today. So this is definitely not a favorite parsha of feminists, but I'm actually going to attempt to turn it around and turn it into one. So in this parsha, the ordeal of the sota is outlined by God. And it goes like this. If a man suspects that his wife was unfaithful to him, innocent or not, he takes her to the priest with an offering. The priest sprinkles dust from the ground of the tabernacle into a vessel of holy water. He lets down the woman's hair and musses it in a degrading way, not like a Pantene commercial kind of way. Then the priest tells the woman to swear to her innocence, and he announces that if she is innocent, the curse of the waters, the dusty water he created, will have no effect. If she is guilty, the magic potion will make her thighs fall away and her body swell, which is believed to mean that she's going to become infertile. The priest writes these curses in a scroll and then dissolves the text into the waters. The woman drinks these waters of bitterness. If her body swells, she is guilty. If she is clean, she is innocent. Now, I know what you're thinking. This section of Torah sounds very far from being a feminist statement. However, I do wonder if the complete opposite is true. Most commentators agree that this process may have never been carried out at all, or that if it was, the cursed waters had no chance of making the woman's body swell or her thighs fall. Whether you believe in human or divine authorship of Torah, one thing is clear to me. Whoever came up with this system of determining innocence or guilt wanted the families to remain intact and for the woman to be perceived as innocent, whether she was or not. Even imagine for a moment that perhaps a woman author wrote this, or God's feminine side. You see, here's what I see as really going on from a feminist point of view. Allow the men to feel they are in control. Allow them to think they have humiliated this woman. Allow them to think that the truth is about to be uncovered in a most demeaning way. Allow them to believe in the magical properties of this water. But actually, the men are duped. The woman has zero chance of being biologically affected, unless maybe her guilt allows some psychosomatic symptoms to appear. Maybe even the priest knows she's going to be safe. I can almost hear the priest now whispering to some poor feminine soul standing there scared out of her mind, "Don't worry, we have to do this, but nothing's going to happen to you. Just keep going." So is it possible that this whole thing was actually a woman's idea, a feminist's idea? The next section of this Torah portion deals with the rules for when one takes the vow of a Nazirite, giving himself or herself completely to God. Now that's right, I said herself. The Torah clearly states that either a man or a woman can make this special vow. Yet the following 19 verses, which outline the rules and regulations of becoming and being a Nazirite, use only male pronouns. He shall separate himself from wine, shall no razor come on his head, he shall be holy. The Torah makes a choice here. Long before the days of saying he or she, the Torah always adheres to the male pronoun, even here when women are necessarily included. So this kind of made me think, well, how often does the Torah remain in the masculine when the feminine is implied, but we don't feel it? Even God is mostly referred to in masculine pronouns and possessives, but is the entire Torah like this moment? Is it all supposed to really read he or she? Before this chapter is even over, we have the section I chanted a moment ago. God tells Moses to tell Aaron that he should bless the children of Israel, assuming this includes the ladies too, using the following words. Words that are used and beloved since these ancient times, words that are now essential to Judeo-Christian practice. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. God will bless you in the masculine and protect you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. God will shine his face upon you, again masculine, and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai elecha v'yaseim lecha shalom. God will lift his face toward you in the masculine form and place in you peace. All of this is in the masculine, both as it refers to God and in the masculine form of you. But by what we just learned a few verses ago, this masculine form very well implies the feminine too. For modern men and women, no matter how much we try not to give God a gender, or to think of Jewish practice as being for men alone, all of this masculinity can weigh on us. Even if we know there is a feminine aspect to God, the feminine of these rules, the feminine of the pronouns existing beneath the surface, we just can't feel it in our bones. So ladies and gentlemen, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and imagine something. Imagine you are about to be blessed by the words of God. For this moment, it's the feminine side of God, a God that knows these waters will cause no harm, a God who welcomes women into complete service for him and her, a God who wants to protect you with a motherly love. The priest raises his hands before you and says, God will bless you, brothers and sisters, and she will protect you. She will shine her face upon all of you and be gracious to you, and he will lift his face to yours, the sons and daughters of God, and will implant within you inner completeness, full shalom. And so with that, I wish you a Shabbat shalom and hope that we can all brace our masculine sides, our feminine sides, and never forget that the Torah is for all of us. I love that you're offering some support for a feminist portion. I love it. And gratitude for your wife, which is always a good place to start. So we're going to start wrapping up our service now. We are on page 76 to put away our Torah for good. Until next time, Yehalelu et Shem Adonai Kiniskahav Shemo Levado. And I'm going to go to page 77 for Eitz Chaim. Eitz Chaim hi lemachazikim ba v'tomecher ha'meusha derachecha dachei noam v'chol netivotecha shalom. And let's wrap up our service. We're on page 78 with the Aleinu again. If you can stand, please do. If you can face east, please do. If you choose to bow, it's an opportunity here as we take the responsibilities upon not others, but ourselves to continue on the, what was it? Clouds in the blue sky and connecting with the universe that is God. Aleinu l'shabeach la'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. Page 79. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד. If you're remembering anyone this week before we do Kaddish, please put in their names now. Of course, we want to think about all of those that we lost in Orlando this week in the nightclub, as well as that small boy in Orlando who tragically died. That part of the world is just under siege, it seems, right now. And for all the people in all the places we don't know about and don't know and didn't get to make the news, but their passings weren't any less tragic to their families. So I'm going to read page 80. Please put in if you have any names of anyone you want to remember because they passed away in the last year, because they passed away this time of year, or quite frankly, if you just want to hear their name. Page 80, there are stars up above, so far away we only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. And so it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest night, these are the lights that guide us. As we live our days, these are the ways we remember. I always think about those images where you stare at the dot for 30 seconds and then you look at a blank wall and you can still see the image. It's like their lives are burned in our minds forever. And then all kinds of places we can see them and feel them. We're on page 81 for Mourner's Kaddish. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei Rabbi. V'alma divrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon u'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael. V'agala u'vizman kari v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbi mevarach le'alam u'lalmei amaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei dekudesha b'richu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran b'yama v'yimru amen. Yehei shalama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru. Amen. And so that Kaddish was in honor of Stanislaw Richley, Elizabeth Schuler, and Jim and Ann Sharp, James Tanner, and Mama T, and all of those who died older and younger in Orlando this week. And an Oseh Shalom. Thank you for being here with me on this summer morning. Don't forget to go on Facebook and like Sim Shalom and UJUC and also my community, Cool Shul. If you sign up there, you'll get my blog. Oseh Shalom, Shalom Bimroma. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al kol Yisrael Ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'yimeru Amen Ve'yimeru Amen. Oseh Shalom, Shalom V'roma. Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al kol Yisrael Ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel Ve'yimeru Amen Ve'yimeru Amen. Shabbat Shalom to my small and mighty group this summer Saturday morning. I wish you all peace. I wish you all wellness. And I will see you in, I guess it's 2 weeks, back here on a Saturday morning. And I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful, and very safe Shabbat. So, goodbye, everyone. See you next time.